Ready to record?
Oh, hello. Hey, Das. Hey,
Hi, good
everyone.
morning.
Welcome to Awaken Positive. Another Sunday with us, 9 a.m. morning.
Morning.
Anyway, we are here to talk about depression, mental awareness, and suicide prevention. Don't forget, guys, this is a disclaimer down below that you should read. And we're just here as Darcy and Jemima. We're trying to be here 100% authentic as friends, as people with experience in sort of all levels of those three things that we're representing. So yeah, come and have a cup of coffee, tea, or whatever you want, and sit with us this Sunday. And hey, Das, I feel a little nervous today. I feel a little nervous, and I don't know. I feel vulnerable today. Hey.
Yeah,
Anyway, good morning.
good morning. Yeah, feeling vulnerable, that's great that you acknowledge that. You know, most of the time we feel vulnerable and we go, "Oh, I'm okay. I'm fine. Everything's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine." But underneath that we're going, right? We're feeling
Yeah, and why?
vulnerable.
Like we should be able to turn up with our emotions. Like we should be able to turn up and be honest about where we're at, and so then people can also understand like where you're at, and it can be sympathetic or empathetic to how, how the situation is rolling at that moment.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Guys,
really,
I may
I
seem a
think,
little frazzled. You'll probably find out why in a second.
yeah. I mean, well, this is the whole underlying issue is that we're not comfortable with our feelings, and as a society we don't acknowledge feelings as being you know appropriate or valuable. And so I call it, we're living in the age of cool, where we have to say, I'm fine, yeah, everything's okay, yeah, everything's fine, we'll wait and see, let's wait and see. um and so we get this distance from ourselves with our feelings, and then when we come across our big feelings, we don't know how to manage them, or if people in our families don't know how to deal with us because we have big feelings, and that creates a lot of either stuffing it or running away from ourselves, or behavior as in nail biting or hair pulling or drinking or insomnia, et cetera, et cetera. So those are the behaviors that come up, I think, from repressing our emotional energy so much, and relationship problems.
Dun dun
That's
dun.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that's my response to that. Yeah, totally.
Dun, 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 dun.
Physiological experience as well. Mm.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, all energy, there's mental energy, physical energy, emotional energy, and spiritual energy. And then oftentimes that gets related into tension, mental tension, emotional tension, physical tension, and spiritual tension. So if we
And
don't
it's
have
different for everybody.
absolutely everybody, and if we don't have a great means of expression, right? Let's express our emotional tension, our physical tension. Well, let's just look at that simply. What happens when you don't express your physical tension?
You get tense.
You
Yeah,
get
yeah, uptight.
tense, right? I gotta go to the gym, but I'm stuck in traffic.
Yep.
So, and then
And
that,
suddenly, I mean, you're not aware of it half the
right,
time.
you're not aware of it, but suddenly you got to go to the chiropractor because you can't move your head, right? Right. So, can't move my head.
No laughter involved.
Yeah. But the same is also true of emotional tension, right? Emotional energy gets stored, becomes emotional tension.
Yeah.
Mental energy gets stored, becomes mental tension, right? Mental tension, the loop thinking, the distracted thinking, the negative thoughts, right? It's all mental tension. And so
That's where
finding,
the ego is based.
I think the ego, it's a
Well, I'm not
whole,
getting along with mine right now. So that was a bit aggressive. Sorry. But, I'll take it back. you know.
well, the ego, we get into a whole other discussion. The ego, the you just have to make sure that you're not, I think you're frozen, that you're not frozen. There, you come back. You have to just make sure that when you're going through difficulties, that you're not stuck in negative thought processes or negative loop thinking. right? And so that's the wonderful thing for you about being a Pilates
Yeah, but if
instructor.
it's a habit, it's hard to.
Say that again. Your
We do
internet.
have a bit of a lag. Yeah, we do have a bit of a lag. Ouch. So you go talking, Das. You continue talking, okay? And I'll just yeah, we'll try and work this out, guys. Because if we stop
Yeah.
and start, we tend to have two things that we can't put together at the moment. So long story, but this is why we will just keep talking. But you talk to us because it's good talking.
I'm a good talker. Because you like to talk a lot, Darcy. Darcy, you
Me
just
too.
keep
But
talking.
yeah, no, I like to listen today. Much better.
All right. What I was going to say is that, as long as your ego isn't stuck in its negative loop, right? The ego can really service you by moving in a positive place or going into a negative place. So as a yoga instructor, Pilates instructor, practitioner, and meditation practitioner, you have a lot of tools in your bag to utilize for yourself as well as others.
Bingo.
There you go. So, and this is the trick for practitioners, though, Jemima, is that we have to remember to use it for ourselves. A lot of times I have a hard time with that. I have to take a step back from myself and say, okay, Darcy, if you were your own client, what would you say to yourself today? How would you tell yourself to manage those big feelings or those negative thoughts, right? What would you remind yourself to do today? So I have to do that.
Different perspective on.
Say that again.
Puts a different perspective on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, not only does that keep me humble, but it also reminds me to do my practice. That I'm not perfect. I have to practice. Just like everybody else, I have to practice. I mean, no matter how many years you do Pilates, you need to keep doing.
For sure.
Right. Just because you're an expert doesn't mean you don't have to practice it. And I am not an expert at meditation. I'm still practicing. Right. And I'm not an expert at stopping my negative loop thinking or distracted thinking or whatever, if you even want to call it thinking. My chaos, my jumble. So meditation's really helpful for me. So I was thinking about you today, Jemima. I know you're going through some eclipse energy wake-up calls, right? The eclipse was really fun. Wasn't that fun?
Exciting, really, really life-changing, to say the least.
And
pretty radical.
Pretty radical. We see the signs around us for change. We need to make a change. And we choose to not pay attention to those signs. It's the way it is. And we say, well, yeah, but maybe what if I try something different? What if I try a different approach? What if I look at it differently? And we forget that we are 50% of the equation. We're only 50% of the equation. And the important part of that is to say, am I paying attention to the signs around me?
No. Had to interject then. No.
No.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Right. And so, we let things go on longer than they should have not because we're dumb or not because we're not aware, but because we see a different level. We might see a person who we see their inner beauty, their inner potential, their spark. We see that person's greatness. They could be like this amazing thing. And we tap into that with that person. We go, I see you. I see you in all your beauty. But here's the 50% of that equation. Are they ready to see themselves? And are they ready to see themselves be that person with you there? Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not.
And if they are not, then you end up making a choice. Well, I'm going to hang in here until they do it, and I'm going to put up with whatever garbage they throw at me while they get to their greatness. Or I can see my own greatness and value myself and say, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to tap into the greatness here, or tap into this spiritual thing here. And a lot of times when we break up because of that, our mourning, our loss is for what our idea is of what could have been. Right?
The potential.
Right? You see, like, oh, that could have been so spectacular because that person was amazing and we could have built this thing together and we could have had this whole thing happen.
It's like, it's a tough reality, because you sort of like, you are forced to look at the good and the bad in the moment, like, and you realize, as you said, were the steps that you ignored on the way up to the ending of whatever, whatever the situation may be, where did you miss the signs? Did you see the signs? When you look back like this, it's you do, but you don't in the moment. It makes it hard.
And so you just, you go easy on yourself. You be kind to yourself. You say, yeah, I know I saw that sign and that little red flag there, and I chose to, deal with it.
Love.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I saw that sign and I said, it's not that big a deal. And then that red flag, and that's not that big a deal. And that red flag, and that's not that big.
Sorry to interrupt, but I do want to interrupt you. It's so easy to forget those moments along the way. Like, love is blind. It really is. It can be, and that's a beautiful thing. I don't mean to sound so crass about it, really, but it is. Like, I'm seeing my situation right now. I'm just going through something, guys. And it's the rose-colored glasses need to get off. And even when I'm feeling today, I feel I can only see the good. I'm thinking, whoa, stop. I keep saying, remind me. I need to hear it, of the things that I did miss in the moment and didn't pay attention to, or, just it to help me heal right now, like to know that this is the right choice and it's for the best for both of us, and I want the best for both of us.
Sure. Yeah. Well, then you already said the word, it's about, let's change that phrase. Love is blind. Let's change that.
Yes. Thank you, Das. Yes, please change it.
Let's turn it into,
I don't like it either.
Let's turn it into love is a choice. It's a choice.
It takes a bit of pressure off too.
So I see that person's, love is a choice. I see that person's greatness. I see how wonderful they could be, that they are. I see that they've got all these layers of problems and issues in front of their greatness. I see that there's going to be some difficulties here. I'm going to choose to hang in there anyway. Okay. So you made that choice. Now you've made the choice to love yourself. Right? So you say, I can't make that person love themselves. But
it's pretty powerful, Das.
Yeah, you can choose to love yourself. Yeah. So love is a choice.
It feels like it's easy to forget that, because it feels like a forced choice in the moment. You feel like this is what I planned for. This is not what I had potential for. Look at it. It's not part of the plan, and so it's so hard to see it as a personal choice for the benefit. Once again, of the best for me and us, I guess. But the best for me in the long term. it's so hard to not feel like this is a forced choice today. You know, it's like it feels like it wasn't my choice, you know, but it still is. It still is.
It is your
I don't
choice.
know.
It is totally your choice. I mean, you could hang in there and take all sorts of abuse if you choose to do that. Or you could choose to love and honor yourself. I mean, one of the things that's really come up for you is to say, what kind of a relationship do I want in my life? What kind of a life do I want for myself? I want a life where I have a partner who's excited about the work I do, who's supportive of me, who, you know, says, hey, I missed you. Hey, it's good to see you. Hey, you know, you're doing really good work right now. I really love your Pilates and your yoga and your YouTube channel. You're amazing. Hey, I need some space right now. I'm going to take a break for 4 days. I'll see you in a couple of days. I love you. I'll see you later. So you're really
Sounds horrible,
right? Yeah. So you're getting it clear on what is the kind of relationship you really want. You know, and you do that by loving yourself, by saying, well, I'll tell you one thing I don't want. I don't want any fighting.
Yeah, hell no. Enough. Like I'm 47, enough with that now. Enough.
Bye-bye.
Like, and I can choose peace. Like, can come along for the peace ride. It's much prettier, much more comfortable, much more loving, much more gentle. Like, stop. Like, don't play victim to it anymore. Let's grow up and enjoy being grown up in that sense. Like,
Yeah.
having been that way. Like, let's just love it. And I'm
Yeah.
tired.
Sure. It makes it really tiring, but I just want you to know that I am so proud of you for choosing yourself, for honoring and valuing yourself, for loving yourself and stepping into that. And you know, it's a big
I
thing
think you made me blush.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's hard to swallow.
Well, you know, you could say it's hard. You could say, you know what, it's just going to take some work.
Choice of words. Practice. Practice.
I got to practice.
Practice.
I got to practice this. I have to put
I'm
little.
I'm getting it. I'm starting to get life, guys. I'm starting to get it. It's kind of exciting. Like, I'm starting to get the understanding of the awakening, the what we're trying. Oh, like I can't explain it. Yeah, but I'm getting it. I get it.
Takes a while.
Thank you.
I go like this. Whoa. Whoa. So yeah.
I like the energy. Exactly. That just has to add in there sometimes.
Right.
Jump in there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have a story for you today. You want to hear a little story about you today? Okay.
About me?
Jace, about you. Would you like to hear a story
about me?
Oh, about
no, I don't know.
not about you.
I don't know.
No, about
Okay. One. Okay, yeah.
But
I'd
about
like to retake that does.
Like, what is she gonna tell?
Oh, she knows me so well. Oh, we want to be authentic.
But you know, hey,
Oh,
what happens in New York stays in New York.
New York. Awesome. I love it. Oh man, super. Anyway, yeah.
So I was thinking about, you know, what you're going through, what other people are going through after this eclipse energy. You know, myself, I got into a fender bender, totally my fault. I'll have a lot of stuff going on over the next week that is actually going to, God willing, help solve and get to the next step and maybe be done with some issues. So I'm really excited.
Awesome.
And I'm really making sure I don't tap into my negative thought patterns. And somebody really read me the riot act on my own self-value, like valuing myself. How do I value myself, right? Anyway, I know the eclipse really threw a bunch of people into sadness, funk. Let's call it funk. I think that's such a great word. We got thrown into some serious funk over the eclipse. And so I was outside in my backyard and I was cleaning up after my dogs, so glamorous. And I was thinking, what kind of a meditation do I want to do today for us? And while I was, in the backyard looking at the tree, it's very windy today. And this hummingbird comes right here to my ear and stays right there. And I'm serious. I'm like this. Right. He's like right at my ear. I'm not wearing anything colorful. They come to color. I was wearing a white bathrobe. Like, I'm just like, I said, okay, little hummingbird, I hear you. Okay. All right. I'll go clean your hummingbird feeder. It still has some stuff in it, but maybe it's dirty. And then I thought, like my dog, I'm hungry.
Wow.
And then I thought, oh, the hummingbird is the symbol of joy. It's the symbol of joy. So I pulled out my medicine cards. I love these medicine cards. Can you see his name there?
Yeah. No. We'll write it in the afterwards.
Jamie Sams and David Carson.
Say it.
I always think I'm saying it wrong. Jamie, and it's the medicine cards. I've had these forever. I love these cards. And so
Thank you for
yeah, I love this book. You can see I've taped it all up, right? So I thought, oh, the hummingbird came to me today. And so maybe I need to read that to Jemima. And then and to myself and to our friends who are listening. And let's get a little hummingbird energy going. And let's read about what the hummingbird has to tell us. Right? Let's read about our hummingbird. Because I'm serious, that was a direct message from Hummingbird, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the timing was cool. Bring it on, Das.
Yeah. So when you're outside and all of a sudden an animal comes up to you, practically sticks itself right in your ear. You better listen. You better start listening. Okay.
Like what a gift though. Like it's such an obvious gift from Mother Nature. Going
Right.
like, here's a little message. Let's go, read this card. Like, let's go make sense of this. Hello. There's a message there indirectly from, the live thing saying so many, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Hear it. So, I mean, I really love these cards. I use them often when I need a little extra support. I'll ask my animal cards, okay, I need that support to help me really find a path out of this, or who's going to come and support me. And every time I pull a card, it's always spot on applicable. It's amazing. These are amazing cards. I love them. So here we are. We will read about hummingbird. Okay. And I haven't read it yet. So I'm really excited to read it because
Okay.
I haven't pre-read it. So I'm sure there's a little extra message in here that I'm not expecting. So the poem that he writes, or they write before the application, there's always a little poem. It says, hummingbird, joyful little sister, nectar you crave. All the sweetness of the flowers is the love that you gave. Right? Spot on.
Bingo.
Hummingbird. So the hummingbird. Now you're gonna make me all smeary. Don't make me smeary.
Oh no. We're authentic to us.
Oh yeah, I always feel like on YouTube, I'm hi. I'm smeary again. Very smeary.
Today.
It doesn't matter if I use I mean, I use waterproof mascara. It does nothing. It still smears.
That's awesome. It looks beautiful, my love.
That's my whole life.
I love
I go to a big
That's your whole life in a nutshell.
it is. I go to a big event. I'm all dressed up. I look at the pictures. It's like one eye is all down here.
That's awesome.
Why can't I be
love it.
Meryl Streep just for one day? Okay, here we go.
That's super.
Hummingbird is associated with the ghost shirt religion, which taught ghost shirt religion, which taught that a certain dance done properly would bring about the return of the animals and that white people would disappear. Once again, the original people would know the joy of the old ways. In Mayan teachings, hummingbird is connected to the black sun and the fifth world. Hummingbird can give us the medicine to solve the riddle of the contradiction of duality. That's a big sentence. The song.
So, can you just repeat that?
Sure.
Sorry.
Hummingbird can give us the medicine to solve the riddle of the contradiction of duality. Right. Wanting one thing, trying to make something that it's not, our feelings, our thoughts, two different places, right? All these things. Okay, the hummingbird awakens the medicine flowers. Hummer sings with a vibration of pure joy. Flowers love hummingbird because nectar sucking brings about the reproduction of their families. Plants flower and live because of hummingbirds. Hummingbird can fly in any direction, up, down, backwards, and forwards. Hummingbird can also hover in one spot and appear to be motionless. Great Spirit created hummingbird to be slightly different from the other feathered creatures. So just that one paragraph is a really important understanding. As you move forward, you are being gifted this energy of the ability to move in any direction and celebrate the fact that Great Spirit created you, much like hummingbird, to be slightly different from all the other creatures, right? Because of their magical qualities, hummingbird feathers have been used for a millennium in the making of love charms. It is said that hummingbird conjures love as no other medicine does, and that hummingbird feathers open the heart. Without an open and loving heart, you can never taste the nectar and pure bliss of life. To brother and sister hummingbird, life is a wonderland of delight. Darting from one beautiful flower to another, tasting the essences and radiating the colors. If hummingbird is your personal medicine, you love life and its joys. Your presence brings joy to others. You join people together in relationships which brings out the best in them. You know instinctively where beauty abides and, near or far, your journey to your ideal. Can I read that to you again?
Yes, please. I was like, pow.
You want to hear that one again? Okay.
Wow, this is incredible. This is freaking incredible.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, right? I'm just like, wow. I just freaking love these cards. I just like,
hello.
They just stun me every time. Anyway,
yep.
If your personal medicine is hummingbird, Okay, if hummingbird is your personal medicine. Trying to find the right way to read this. You love life and its joys. Your presence brings joy to others. You join them together in relationships which bring out the best in them. You know instinctively where beauty abides, and near or far, your journey to your ideal. You move comfortably within a beautiful environment and help others taste the succulent nectar of life. Hummingbird holds the bow of beauty, which is delicately inlaid with gold and silver flowers, pearls and precious jewels. Hummingbird disdains ugliness or harshness and quickly flies away from discord or disharmony. If hummingbird has flown into your cards or your life today, get ready to laugh musically and enjoy the creator's many, many gifts. Drop your judgmental attitude and relax. Hummingbird will no doubt give you a flash of the spirit, darting here, there, and everywhere. Get ready for a strange new burst of energy which may send your senses reeling. Hummingbird hears celestial music and is in harmony with it. Hummingbird may invite you to an art museum or a concert. Hummingbird energetically embraces the highest aesthetics. Never be coarse in front of hummingbird, for this is a fragile medicine, which may have no understanding of worldly affairs.
By the book.
Beauty is the target. Beauty is the target. Remember, beauty is internal as well as external. How we live our life, we live it on a path of beauty, right? Right. And hummingbird's mission is to spread joy or to be destroyed. So if it does not spread joy, it cannot exist.
That's the way to put it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's no other way to put it, really, is there?
Yeah, its mission is to spread joy or to be destroyed. If it can't spread joy, it will be destroyed.
Yeah, totally.
Hummingbird quickly dies if caged, caught, or imprisoned.
Ooh.
Darcy.
It's just, this is a little bit too close to home.
So follow Sister Hummingbird, and you will soon be filled with the amazing amount of joys and experience a renewal of the magic of living. Okay.
I just got off track. Who knew?
I didn't even know it was called Sister Hummingbird until I opened it. So see, isn't that just
thank you, sister.
Thank you, Sister Hummingbird, little Sister Hummingbird. That's you. You're a little Sister Hummingbird. And you just kind of got caged for a little bit. You got off, you got off your journey. And
I can't help it. It was love. I can't help but take a little whirl. I don't see if it would have worked. It's just something about love.
Yeah, I get it. I get
it. Yep, back on track. Yeah.
I mean, we all do it. But the point here about your awakened positive power is that you are becoming conscious. We are all becoming conscious so that we don't have to be lulled into this complacency and accept behavior that is not beautiful. We don't have to accept abuse.
Yeah, and it's so unnecessary. That's what I keep saying with someone beautiful. Like, it's so unnecessary. Like, enjoy the peaceful, happy side. Like, and that's a choice now. When you're aware of it, when you're conscious of it,
Right.
it's such, and it seems like, what have I been doing? Like, duh, it is my choice. Like, it's such an easy remedy to so many struggles, but like, it's so beautiful. We can really come from that place of happiness and love and peace. How, like, why not jump on that ride? Why do we have to be aggressive and fight? Oh,
Because, yeah, we sometimes do what we get used to. We get used to a certain,
that's freaking, I don't know who wrote that book when we started life. You know what I mean? Like, what rule was that? I don't know.
yeah.
Just
But it's great to know that even though this moment is hard, you're on the right path. You know, and this is really,
okay.
huh? What'd you say?
Today,
Yeah, take it slow. It's okay. You have a hurt to mend. You get a cut finger. You got to wait till you put the medicine on it, put a Band-Aid on it. Don't use it for a little bit. It'll heal up. Your body knows how to heal up. But especially when you turn that love towards yourself for a bit. You don't need validation by trying to make somebody else see their greatness or their love in themselves. You need validation by choosing yourself, loving yourself. And then what you put out in the world is what returns to you.
yeah. And it's funny, this is probably a really good learning curve I've got, because I'm putting into practice this now.
Yeah.
Practice. Oh, how wonderful. We didn't plan that, guys. That just came out that way. It's so awesome. Wow. Yeah. It's just
So let's
tough. Okay.
it's
Yeah.
tough.
I think we should get to meditation or something, Darcy. That was amazing.
Yeah,
You are such a golden egg. You are such a golden egg.
Oh, I like that.
Authentic. Doesn't matter. Sorry, my camera's off. I'm trying to straighten it up.
Oh, your camera's
I
on.
keep bouncing my knees on it. I'm sitting on a couch with my knee touching the computer. So if I'm annoying the bounce, sorry guys. I'm learning, living and learning. Just pushing back.
Okay. I think it's okay. So let's do a little meditation. I don't know. I'll just let it come to me. We'll just do it. Okay. We'll just do a little bit of mind clearing. Right. Do you want to, if you want to, you can lie down. You can sit up straight.
I've got to take my legs out, but my feet stink. So it's, I know. I've been in the car for like 48 hours. No, I haven't been in the car for 48 hours. Feels like it. But I've just been on, yeah. It's an issue, guys. Today I have smelly feet, okay?
That's the beauty of Zoom. We can't smell it. It's really good.
Oh, okay. I'm sitting on a steel pipe. I'm getting there. It's coming. Okay.
So if you're watching this, I would suggest that you lie down, put pillows under your knees and your feet so they're slightly elevated. That takes the pressure off your lower back. Put a blankie over yourself. Put a eye pillow on if you have one. If you don't, use a washcloth. Put yourself in that zero gravity posture so that you can completely relax and let go.
Well, do you mind if I lie down? Sorry.
Go ahead.
You don't need to see me, do you? Like, I just thought you.
No, it's okay.
You're going to be focusing on the meditation anyway. Okay, because I'm just lying down a little bit. Oh, that's much better. Okay.
That's
guys, excuse me.
Feet up in, stick your feet up into the frame a second. Stick some feet up there. There they are. Okay, Jemima's there. And then you can now put a pillow underneath your feet, or just as comfortably as you can recline, Jemima. Go, let yourself recline. Oh. And maybe your friend Christy will also get an opportunity.
A little bit. Very good. Thank you. Okay, guys. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. See if you can get that neck a little bit more relaxed. That's right. You want to try not to have your head pushed too far forward. Right. And then
sorry.
No, I think this is not too many pillows underneath your I usually like for people who are watching to put the pillows under my knees, so that they're slightly inclined like that,
My feet are on the floor.
Yeah. Okay. However you got to do it, you do it. That's okay. You're sitting under a tree, if you're sitting in your office like I am, that's all good. Everything's good. Okay, it's all good. All right, so let's just sit down for a second. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Fill your body up. Hold for a beat and exhale through your mouth. Long and slow. Good. And breathe easy. And again, breathing in through your nose. Fill up nice and full. Hold for a beat. And exhale through your mouth. Long and slow. And breathe easy. And one more time, breathing in through the nose. Nice and full. Hold for a beat. Let that oxygen circulate through your body. And exhale through your mouth. Long and slow. That's right. And breathe easy. And just for a moment, as you're lying there breathing, feeling your body lying against the ground or sitting in the chair, feeling the softness of the blanket beneath you, the softness of the chair beneath you, feeling the temperature of the room on your exposed skin. Just noticing your body, feeling the clothes on your body, what's tight, what's loose, what's scratchy, what's soft. If your feet are on the floor, just notice your feet on the floor. And feeling the support of the floor, the bed, or the chair beneath you. Feeling your body supported in this moment. Allowing the breath to come and go. In and out. Easily and effortlessly. The breath comes and goes. The way the thoughts come and go. The way the feelings come and go. The way the sounds come and go. And you may notice sounds from time to time. Sounds outside the room, passing traffic, sounds in the room, cats, dogs barking, people. But none of these sounds will bother you. In fact, they'll help to relax you. Because just for now, the world outside is absolutely unimportant to you. Just being here now for a while, allowing that breath to come and go, feeling the back as the breath expands against the bed, feeling your back expanding with the breath against the floor or the bed or the chair, feeling it contract and expand easily and effortlessly as the breath goes in and out. And here's a thought: to know in this moment that the whole world is breathing easily and effortlessly in this moment. The trees, the grass, the cats, the people, the flowers, the hummingbirds, the water. Everything breathes in and out in this moment. And you are a part of everything. As you breathe in and out, you become a part of everything too. In this moment together. That's right. And here's another thought for you as you lie there and breathe. Notice the chair beneath you and know that you are supported by the chair, the bed beneath you. Know that the chair or the bed is supported by the floor beneath it. And you know that the floor is supported by the ground. And you know that the ground is supported by the earth. And you know that the earth is supported by the orbit. And you know that the orbit is supported by the universe. That's right. And so, in essence, the truth is that you too are supported by the universe. Allowing that support to come into you now. Feeling that support with you. Breathing with that support inside of you. Breathing in, breathing out. And for just a moment, I want you to visualize that there's a beautiful spinning golden egg of light just above you, a spinning golden egg of light, that spinning universal light, and just notice it cracking. And that beautiful golden light spills down over the top of your head, over your forehead, the back of your head. Feel that warm, supportive, beautiful golden light as it fills your mind, flowing down through your face, your neck, your throat, over your shoulders, down into your body, down through your spine, down through your chest, into your heart. That golden light just spills down into your body, down through your arms, down into your very hands and fingertips, down through your bodies, through your lungs, through your heart, into your torso, down into your stomach, filling your body with this beautiful golden light, down through your back, into your hips, all the way down through your legs, filling your whole body with this warm, healing, supportive, beautiful golden light, all the way down your legs into your feet, filling your body inside and out, sensing it, feeling it, seeing it surrounding you, in you, around you, feeling it increase in energy, increasing your vitality, filling your room with this beautiful golden light, It continues to fill you, fill the room, fill the house, the apartment, spreading outward, outward from you, in all directions, outside and around you, knowing that this golden light is continuous and it's always there for you. Always allow yourself to bring it in, to hold it, to love it, to say thank you, and to allow it to spread outward from you in all directions, and know that it will return to you multiplied. We'll just sit there with that feeling of that golden light for just a moment in silence. Before we go today, the hummingbird says, remember the joys of life. Remember to drink the nectar of life. Remember to say thank you for that nectar, and to know that all that love you have inside you can spread outward, because your love is continuous. I'm going to ring the bells 3 times, and by the end of the 3rd ring, you can come back into the room feeling refreshed, restored, and energized down to the very cells of your being, knowing that your life is good and supported, and we are so lucky to have each other.
Oh, man. Das,
Feel better?
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, little hummingbird. Thank you, little hummingbird.
Thank you, Das. Thank you for sharing this space with me this morning. It was
Thank
really,
you.
thank you, everyone. I hate to bring it in here, but don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Shame, I hate saying shit like that, but hey, but please do just, let's get more people. We want to talk to more people like us. We're not alone. It's so important. I love you, Darcy. Thank you so much.
I love you too. Be well. Spread that love and that golden light, my little sister hummingbird. And I will see you soon, okay?
Peace. Love you. Take care.